Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man is Davis. It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought him extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And it's going to be a Commander's first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. It is Logan Hall fighting his way in to bring his man down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's into the end zone. Tommy Tremble, touchdown Commanders. That his 1st touchdown this year.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hup.
The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come 19, come 19. Hey.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner and just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off.
This is intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here we go, set.
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. He'll be stopped just a short gain, down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Daniels. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll run it here with Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Tremble comes in motion. They'll try and run with Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Washington. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it, and the Commanders move out on top, 14-0.
Commanders 14, Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Complete to number 22. A gain of 12. And the Washington 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Lions.
On the ground, it's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. So here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Daniels now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the handoff, it's ETN. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now, this looks like a design run, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now a handoff. ETN, and he will have the Commanders' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Okay, ready? Set.
On play action, Daniels. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Washington.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Daniels. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Davis going in motion.
Go.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down by Jacarius Martin. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Godwin working the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This one complete to Palmer.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go, set. Eagle.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. They'll set up the screen to White. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Got it. Ready? Cardinal. Set go.
Back to the air one more time. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set. Ready. 70 range.
Davis heading in motion.
Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready. Check. Smash.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White, touchdown Buccaneers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. This is caught down that right sideline. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the gun, a give to ETN. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 back.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Okay, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Let's go.
2nd down and 3. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Ready.
They'll try left side with ETN. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Go! Go!
Now give on the ground, and he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set it!
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. A give for Etienne, heading right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go!
Throwing is Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go, set!
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Mustang 19! Hut!
They'll run with Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alert! Alert! Ready?
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man is Davis. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
79! Hawk 7!
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Check up!
A give. This is Irving. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
19
It's a
light!
gain of 2. That's good for a first down.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Going to need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second down, goal to go.
Track at 60.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing here on third and goal. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. A 1-score game late, and you figure They got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.